Alrighty, another day, another dispatch. So today I have been just building upon like that homepage and the visual aesthetic, and just combining sections and elements to create like that wholeness, that harmony in the visual design. And I've been playing a lot with AI image generation. I've been creating some icons, creating some visuals, and trying like to see where I can take advantage of it and where it starts to break. So I thought that that's going to be something interesting, like to take a look. So basically, just take a step back. Basically, the whole thing started from this section. Like this was like the thing that I had last time with the hero, and then it was like this section which was about just the core components of the value prop, basically. And I had like these icons, and I just felt that this feels more like features rather than like main big things. That's why I wanted to blow it out and give it more emphasis, like the emphasis it needed. So this is where I got to this end result. So here's the thing. Like, I really like. Let me just. What are there more things here? No. Okay. I really like. Why is it there? There's something here in the background. Hold on. I have to resolve this mystery, because I want to make a selection and tell you what I really like. Okay, so I really like this one. This one, just the shading, the texture, the colors. I think it looks like super professional. It just has like that high-end quality to it. And these ones, I feel like it starts to get too much, and I don't know yet. Like, the whole idea is that I just wanted to create it, just wanted to create visual interest and like pull out like these setup. Basically, this on hover, it's gonna change with the text that goes for that value point. But I don't know yet. But getting these images was actually really interesting. So originally what I had was one of these, and I've been playing with blend modes, and I figured that okay, like having the green color gets too much attention. I wanted to harmonize like the whole thing, just wanted to make it more digestible, and that's where I started going like in this direction. I used this Figma logo as a placeholder, but basically I started to generate like these images using AI, and then essentially using blending modes like to get them to something like this. So the original image is just, look, it's so nice. Like, so actually like this, now I see it, the way that this is generated, this is so good. This one actually is translucent. It's so it's just a little so difficult sometimes like to generate consistent results with AI. So for example, I've been like doing all this, right? And even when I'm using like same prompt, there's not always the same results. I've been and there's other really strange things like let me just see. Yeah, this was fun. So I would be generating this, okay, and then basically I would have like one prompt to start with, and then in that same thread I would be like, okay, well, take this and do the same thing, take this and do the same thing. So then I did this with the logo, and it did quite a good job, but I wanted to make it in a single blue color, and then it just completely freaked out. I don't know what's going on here. I did this couple more times, I think, here as well. I wanted this one to be tilted to the side, and it did tilt it, but just completely messed up with this. I don't know, maybe it's just trolling me, who knows. This one is really nice. I want it to be on translucent background. Huh, how I wonder. Okay, yeah, just add it like this to make it look like it's transparent. So let me actually just see like whether this is working though. Is this translucent? No, it's not, of course not. So yeah, like it's technically, like if I had like the 3D abilities, probably like the time that I spent, like I would be able like to create these and then be able to fine tune them much better. But here I'm at the mercy of the algorithm. But anyways, like it's having in mind that, you know, I didn't have the ability and now I have that. It's really, really cool. Basically, because like all these ones, they kind of came out like with different lighting and shading, I'm using like the these just Figma settings in order like to get them to feel closer to one another. But yeah, like I'm really happy with that hero section. These ones work really nice because they are diverse enough, yet like they add this layer of credibility from the get-go. Then we have like that section that blows out, takes more space. It's just very nice and smooth. Just remove this, and then another one that's like kind of detailing. What I really like about this visual aesthetic is that I create like that dynamic visual hierarchy where like there's things that are large and take attention, and then like small things that add that sense of detail that just make it feel very thought through. This one is gonna be like, you'll be able to click through these ones and that will be auto playing again, like one of these like details. This one, it's kind of work in progress, I guess. Like this could be just a little bit more interesting, maybe a little bigger. Oh, maybe. And this FAQ, probably I'm gonna move it to the end. There's gonna be like one section here what you don't have to do. Then these testimonials. This I feel works much better compared to a version that we had before, which is, let me see if I can invite it. My laptop is really starting to cook. Yeah, this one like this. Because here there are just so many, and yeah, they're in columns, but my eyes are just going all over the place. So I feel like this, and having them like move very slowly, like on a slideshow, it's gonna work out much better. So yeah, I feel like it's coming together. I feel that once I have this, I have now the pricing page, and once I have this, pretty much gonna have like that foundation for the rest of the website. And one thing I'm still kind of missing is, again, like, you know, how do I add that brand green color that you can only see it here on the thumbnail? I'm open-minded. I'm looking for the solution as I'm designing. And I'm exploring like different versions. I was trying out like these gradient, like this gradient green things. Gets too much contrast. Like one of the reasons why I went for like this kind of light background color was because it's just, there is a nice rhythm to it. it goes from light to a little darker, then the icon inside, and then the actual typography, which is the most dense in terms of contrast. This one was also working out nice. I feel like a little too playful, but it could work out definitely. It's just like this visual combination. This feels really fresh. And then this one, again, on the lightning, it just works better. But it is really interesting, like to see the to find ways like to work with the AI. Like sometimes I would give it an image, and I would ask for a description, and then I would ask to turn that description into a prompt in order like to create an image. So let's see, for example, just see. Like for example, this one. So I would find something that I really like on Pinterest, because I'm collecting things there all the time. So I asked it to describe this visual and then to create a prompt for that visual aesthetic. I did the same for this one, and that's how I got to basically use these prompts in order to generate these ones. So it's kind of alright, but it's too heavy contrast. It's like all over the place. So I was trying like to simplify it, but it's not really, working too good. The lightning worked out nice, and actually sometimes it's really good at creating like these transparent things. Other times it just makes them look like they're transparent. So yeah, it's really interesting. So overall, like it's gonna be live like next week for sure. And I try not to worry too much about the copy, just focusing on the visual look and feel. And I'm really happy where this is going. Yep. Hope you have a great day and keep creating, people.